Mickey New, how you do? I'm good. I'm good. How you? How you? So, move that right on. That's one way. And we are preparing to build a pair of tiny earrings, mallet themed, of course. Hey, Irina, how you doing? How's it going? Okay. See what we got. Yes, my love, earrings today. So, we may, so what I'm thinking, purple heart and a little, what do we call this? Walnut. Walnut for the handle here. So, thank you. I'm feeling quite fine today. So, I'm trying to figure if we're going to use the, if we even need the vise. I think we do, probably, but we'll see once we get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is cut this in half. I need two handles for my mallets. So I'm going to get started with that. Maybe just to show off because I like it so much. Ugh. I'm glad you are well, Irene. Hold on one second. Hello, this is Wes. No, sir. We're going to bring it back today. All right. Thanks so much. Well, super. That was a rental car, people. Had to go buy a car yesterday. Uh, Loads of fun car shopping. But what? Two little mallet earrings? Absolutely. Is he single? Am I single? As in yeah, I work alone. but no, I am. I don't have a ring, but I am married. I think we called it booed up on this side of it. Walter. So listen, I love this little vise, man. I love cool little easy gadgety tools. And I love stuff that I can move around. I often rearrange my shop just per, you know, whatever I'm working on and however I'm working on it, you know. But this thing has been really ultra super freaking convenient. Just smack it down right there. Push that little lever. Boom. Right? And because I like to drill into my desk, I know I don't want to create this smooth surface on my desk because, you know, I'll drill holes in it. But I can lock this down to my desk and use it. And then I can also move it whenever I want. So now I got to find the other half of this clamp that just fell. Old man sounds. All right. This is going to be shorter right here in your face, but I'm just putting this clamp on underneath you. If you could just give me a little cough right here, and all right, that's good. And one more time. Just give me a little, just a tiny little. I got one more little tiny vise. Don't see it, but it works perfectly right here. Did I put it back where it was supposed to be? Something crazy like that? I did. Okay. So, lock them down, lock them down, lock them down. Lock them down, lock them down, lock them down. Lock them down, lock them down. I gotta put up with shenanigans today. Sorry. Wish I could be different. But I can't. I won't. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my monitor good so I can see everybody. What up, Pat? Pat is a great YouTuber over there. And we always appreciate Pat showing up. Very supportive. Shout outs to Pat and Pat's channel. Living the life I see. I am living the life. I'm over here woodworking in the middle of the day. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, really, it's because I took the day off because we had to do stuff with the car registration, yada, yada. But, did get it done. And now I got you, babe. I got you, babe. So, give it a little pinch. And these are earrings, so they have to be small, like even daintier than this. Probably about maybe yay big, right? So, I'll take this cool vise that I got, put it on its side, like so. Grab this little saw like so. Here's what I'm going to do. Because I want a straight cut. And I'm going to teach you a little cheat code. See that bad boy? Right there up against it. And now I've got a straight line already set up for me. I'll turn it a little bit so you can see. That's about the thickness. Now, obviously we broke off, but we broke off the right way. So the piece that we want to get used for the handle is right here, and all we got to do is shave that little bad part off. And we can do that pretty easy. Boop. Now, because that's the way it wants to tear off, we want to refine it. We go the other way from the other side. And then boom. Now we can shave. But that's all we need for now. For that side, we need another little earring. So we're going to flip it over and get rid of the broken side. Reclamp it. So our little vise. Double check our thickness, and I think if we stay right there and we just use just the very, very edge, doing pretty good. When I say the edge, I just mean the edge of our finger against that blade. We get started somewhere where we want to be. Pretty easy to maintain that after that. Kamleesh Rat Hot. Hey. Oh wait, I see he's making a small switch mallet or two. Yup. About to hook it up. A little walnut. Now, see me changing angles? Because I want to control it. If that thing splits, I want it to barely split. I want to cut as much material as I can. Now I'm all the way through over here, right? And now I'm just trying to get my line nice and straight. And look at me kind of tilting back this way, down this way, kind of opposite where I was. So it's like I got a little hill in the middle now. And now as I cut that little hill down, this thing should snap off in a good place if it snaps off. If it don't, and this gentle saw technique works, then we'll have all but a finished piece. Everything with that little bit. And watch. Boom. Done. Done. Period. Mister, yo. What's good, man? How are you? How are you? I'm making a small pair of mallets. I got a little bit of everything on this desk. But the intention today, make a couple of these for a couple of those. You know what I'm saying? The ladies need mallets too. Maybe they don't. Let's see. I'm gonna just whittle this down a little bit. Just to clean it up a little bit. Just to clean up that edge some. But this time we're gonna have to do 4 of them. And we're not gonna cheat them. We're gonna build these mallets like mallets. We're not just gonna be gluing parts together. I mean, we are gonna glue some parts together. But, you know what I'm saying. We're going to take some pride. We're going to make nice square corners. We're going to make nice clean joints. Because if we can bring the scale down and succeed, we can always scale up. That's what we're after. Now, move that out. I got 1 set up, 2. About to be. Some nice little carving towards ourselves. Now, if we were building a full-size mallet, this part we'd probably be doing with maybe a spoke shave. Eco, what's good? What's good? Mr. says the mini mallets will make great tree ornaments and gifts. That's true. What the heck? Well, after I make these earrings, maybe that's the next thing. That's a great idea. Speaking of earrings, if you want somebody who's a real earrings pro, Echo Woodcrafts down below. just pin that message just so you see the person and you can click them and get some of these dope earrings that he makes over there. And all that incredible wood. All that incredible wood. And you know what though? You know what? First off, this got too much dust on it. I gotta figure out a better way for this. Because it does pop up from time to time. And I get it, it's a dusty surface. Maybe if I just plunge it in water first. And then smack it on there, it'll be alright. Who knows? Alright, we're good. We're back. Many impossible mallets sound good to me. Appreciate it. Plywood, what's good? What's good? Yes, Eco. Yes, Eco. There you go. Now you got me thinking. What I was gonna do was these and Purple Heart, which I think would be cute, right? Don't you? Yeah? No? I don't know. But now I'm thinking, I still got a box of goodies. This is a dyed maple. Yes. So now, do we go with the dyed maple? See, there's Smallwood Lot right there ahead of things, right? Yes, maple. And how about some dyed maple? What's up, Jennifer? How you doing? Hugs to you. Good to see you. So we could do the same thing with the dyed maple, right? Or we could just purple this whole thing about. We could just, yo, yeah. Let's draw out our size so we know what we're dealing with. We're gonna draw it right on top of this dyed maple. This maple was provided by Eco Woodcrafts. You can see him below. He's got all the cool wood over there. And I'm gonna show you once I pull this thing and put it up here. I'm gonna show you the magic of this stuff. Let me just show you right now. Dip it in my emergency water over here. Look how beautiful that is. It's wood, ladies and germs. It's wood. Now, I think because this is going to be a pair of earrings, we got to go a little smaller. We might have to even go a little thinner. That might be the full width that I want because I don't want to get it too big for ears, you know what I'm saying? So, what that definitely means is we're going to be able to have some scrap, which is great. I always want some leftovers to do something else with. But we got to draw this out first. So I'm going to just turn that like so. And grab me a pencil. Take a swig. Good evening to you. Yo, Lions in the building. Yo, that is my guy. I promise if I ever make it to the UK, I'm coming to see that dude. I have to meet him at the market or something so he don't You know what I'm saying? Get exposed to the type of ruffian he associates with. But I gotta get out there and see this dude. One day. One day. One day. Alright. If I go yay big, that still might be big. Need to get 2 cuts. I need to get 4 cuts total. So if I go this way, maybe I can rip 4. Let's find halfway first. That was crazy. Let's say this is half. And that would be half of that. And then there would be little bitty earrings. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. So that would mean maybe yay big. So we'll start with that cut, that cut, that cut. I can kind of approximate halfsies good enough to maybe freestyle it. We'll cut, 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 and then we'll cut. That's why I like this little swiveling little scooter. Purple maple, purple maple. Purple maple, purple maple. Did I already brag to you guys about having attended the last Prince concert ever? I know, I know, I know. Never meant to cause you any trouble. Never meant to cause you any pain. I only want to see you smiling. I only want to see you sewing in that purple maple. Purple maple, purple maple. Purple maple, purple maple. I know, I know, I know. In the purple maple. I should have saved that purple sawdust. What a nincompoop. What an ultra-maroon. What a savage. Freaking savage, this guy. Alright, we'll make it a dust-free zone for all of 3 more seconds. Come on. I don't know what these little lips are for, but they be getting in the way. Alright. Set them down. Get down, lip. All right. Suction activated. Boom. Wasn't that a Two Live Crew song? Once upon a... Just kidding. I'm not old enough to know about that. Two Live Crew, Two Live Crew. Andrew, formerly known as Prince. Oh, John, too soon. Too soon. What's Lion saying? Oh, it's your birthday today. Oh, snap. Man, we put the right guy in the pinned chat then, didn't we? Show some love. Go give my guy a follow over there, YouTube. No good sap suckers. Wait. Should we establish thickness first before we cut these? No. No. Now, if you notice, once again, I'm heavy on the long that way. Show you. I don't know how that sounded. All right, but don't start trying to cut straight through the wood like that. That doesn't work. That's a bad way to follow a line. This thing is a straight line. So if you start it here, make sure that line's going the way you want and that one's going the way you want. Once you're in there, go ahead and tilt it. Lean it. Lean it. And then, by default, you end up making a pretty straight line right there. And you can just stay in that groove pretty effortlessly. Here I am one-handing it. Right? And once you're in that groove, lock in, family. Boop. Boop. All we gotta do is a slicer only pizza. And there we are. Learning woodworking 101. Slumming it with Wes. Wes does it. This maple is starting to smell very mapley. This is turning into like psychedelic woodworking. Look at all that powder. Mapley. Burger time, enjoy Eco. I got a lot doing. One more bowling this eve. Check later with your awesome bunch. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Lions. Always welcome and appreciated. The presence is always felt, brother. Purple dust, purple sawdust, All right. So now we got 4 of these. Perfect. So now we got to start figuring out how to make these slightly more accurate and consistently the same, right? Because they're not. They're absolutely not. So I think what I'm going to do is just go to the belt sander, do that, and twinsies these up, and then do it on the belt sander. It seems like the right thing to do. Excuse me, sir. Might I... Wait, I need something. Hold these. Monday morning on my way to court. Doesn't count the United States besides the point. Or else I do on me out of the line. All right. Had to whittle these down to some little bitties, right? Pardon my fingers. And now we gotta figure out how to get a handle in there. Pardon me. So I'm gonna try to find the center, both sides, put me an X, drill through. Or I might just freestyle. You never know. That's the top. That's the top. Let me see. I want both of these to be the tops at the same time. This little cushion comes in handy too. Because you can loosen it a little bit, still keep pressure on what you got here. Give me a quick second, I'm gonna check the chat. I don't want to neglect anybody. Let's catch up. We'll catch up on what you've been creating, says Lions. Okay, bet. Everybody else in here, what's up? What's up? We all back. All right. I'm gonna drill through these two. And I think I'm gonna use my rotary tool to do it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm unfamiliar with a lot of these, which is why we're gonna do some experimenting as we go. We'll go ahead and lock this. Unlock that. I always do that backwards. Pop that boy off. I'm gonna just see if this will sort of penetrate that. If it does, we're good. Seems to be working. Flip these over. Tighten them up. If we're eyeballing it, you think we're good at this thing or something? We're professionals? Yikes. Now, part one of my plan is complete. Dentist noise for sure. We're gonna keep opening this up. So we're just gonna go with a slightly bigger bit. Like I said, we gotta get familiar with all these bits, so we may as well try these bad boys out. And what I'm doing is just progressively getting a little bit larger until I've got a wide enough hole for my tenon. Before. I'm so sorry. It's just usually my rotary tool works just great. So weird. So weird. Come on, who does it? Who does Jeez Louise. Thelma? Can't tell if I'm through there or not. It's usually I can totally tell, you know? What's going on? So weird. Let's see how deep we are. We gotta be pretty close to being all the way through that. Wes, you never responded to my email. What happened, James? What? Yo, maybe you sent it to the wrong one, man. I absolutely be responding to emails, though. Yes, plywood, psychedelic purple haze. Try me again, brother. I will look for it. I will look for it. Title it something that I can see, just in case it spams out. What's it in relationship to? You're through. We have penetration. Okay, so we got two little mallet heads with two little tenons, but we do not have handles incorporated yet. But we do have some wicked cool little looking thingamabobbles. So we're on the right track. Now we got to whittle these down. Look how too big these are now. So we got to cut these down, see if we can get a good size for that. Unfortunately, I got to take off for a quick second. I got to run this rental car back. We talked about this earlier, people. And I'm going to go do that. And then I'll be right back here with y'all because I ain't got nothing else to do. So if y'all can give me like half hour to an hour, I will go get some delicious morsels for my tummy, take these keys back to these people, and I'll be back with you. Probably by the time rush hour traffic even starts on the East Coast. West Desert, y'all cool as hell. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for hitting the like, subscribing, and all the stuff that gets me back to you so you can still see me do stuff like this. If you want to see stuff like this. No pressure. Either way, I'm up out. Thank you everybody who did come through. Plywood, thanks for coming through. James, hit me again, man. I will definitely respond to an email if I see it. westdesert at gmail. Hakeem, what's good? Azim, I'm sorry, my bad. And everybody else who came through. Lions, Mr. Plywood, Pat, a couple of the regs, Irene. Love y'all, man, and I'll be back. Peace.